And good Friday afternoon to you as we are live coming to you from the campus of Columbia Central High School. 2 ball games this afternoon. It is senior day here on Columbia Central campus. And welcome in. This is the Friday edition of the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We have lots to get to today. Welcome to Tennessee, Mr. Carnell Tate and Mr. Keldrick Falk, the Tennessee Titans first round picks from last night's NFL draft. The first round was last night. Rounds 2 and 3 will be held tonight, beginning at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then 4 through 7 will be held on Saturday. The 2 newest members of the Tennessee Titan family, as I said, Carnell Tate, wide receiver out of Ohio State, and Mr. Keldrick Falk out of Auburn University. Mr. Falk is from Highland Home, Alabama.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Highland Home, Alabama. Population of about 1,400 people. The Titans did not have to decide whether they were going to take Jeremiah Love at number 4 because he wasn't available, right?
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And they kind of jumped the gun, Drake, as I get out of my seat here so we can talk about the NFL draft. I think the Titans kind of made a panic pick, Drake. I think they did because Jeremiah Love, the guy who I wanted them to draft, was gone, and they got to pivot.
So when you said they make a panic pick,
yeah.
Where do you think they should have pivoted at that point?
I mean,
where do you go if you're the Titans?
Arvell Reese still on the board. If we're talking defensive player at the time, he went to the next pick. But if you're looking at offense, I just think not that Carnell Tate is a bad player. I think that it's a bit of a reach at number 4, though. It's a bit of a reach.
Well, the Titans wasted as soon as Love went at 3 to the Arizona Cardinals. The Titans wasted no time at all in taking Carnell Tate, wide receiver out of Ohio State, in an attempt to surround, I think, their second-year number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward, at quarterback. I think the Titans realize that in order to average more than they did last year, which was only 16.7 points per game, in order to bring that average up and be competitive in the NFL, in today's NFL, which is a quarterback, wide receiver, higher scoring league, you're going to have to get that average. You're going to have to get that game average up to 24 to 27 points a game.
Yeah, you're going to
be competitive,
at least to compete. And not every game is going to be a shootout, but you got to have the arsenal to be able to compete in the shootout.
Absolutely, you have to have the weapons, you have to have the ability, and you have to keep the defenses that you're playing honest.
Yeah, you do.
And by doing that, then you draft wide receivers like Carnell Tate, 6'3", 200 pounds, ran a 2.53. A 2.53 40.
The pro 2.53 40, or is that the pro shuttle?
I thought
if it's 2 seconds, that's the greatest time in history.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a second. Let's reel it in.
No, let me get my notes right. He ran a 4.53 40.
Okay. So
does that sound better?
It does sound good, but that means I'm faster than him.
Devontae Adams ran a 4.51.
Okay, that's cool.
So
I ran a 4.47, so I'm faster. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You got to put that out there.
All right, I can deal with that. So, yeah. So I don't know, folks. They moved up, and then their second pick, and a lot of people probably like you, Landon, they probably thought, well, the Titans didn't get Jeremiah Love, so they went to the next available offensive player on the board, which I'm probably looking at Carnell Tate.
Yeah, I mean, in that regard, yeah, but at number 4, I'm not sure.
Carnell Tate, the book reads on him, he is a polished route runner.
He is.
With a massive catch radius.
Yeah.
His hands have been compared. Who was a wide receiver for Arizona for all the years? It was
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald. His hands have been compared to Larry Fitzgerald's type hands.
So he's really
which
good.
is a big compliment. Larry Fitzgerald's a tremendous
Hall of Famer.
wide receiver. Absolutely. Tate is a true go-to weapon for last year's number 1 overall pick, quarterback Cam Ward. Now the Titans possess a wide receiver core of Wan'Dale Robinson, who offensive coordinator Brian Dable was the head coach of the Giants, brought him down from New York. He is now a Titan.
He is.
Calvin Ridley, who I got a feeling Calvin Ridley, it was last season was just an abnormality, a blip in his career. He's had some problems with injuries. I want to say Calvin was banged up all of last year.
Yeah, he was pretty injury-ridden. But, yeah, I definitely would say that Calvin Ridley is due for not a breakout per se, but definitely better production.
Money as the Titans, as much money – I didn't mean to cut you off, but as much money as the Titans are paying him, I would say he needs to get his proverbial you-know-what together.
I mean, he does.
And put together a solid season.
They're spreading the bag.
I mean,
that's
the least you can do for a franchise and a team that's paid you
generational wealth.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. Generational wealth.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You got to hold up your end of the bargain if you're Calvin Ridley.
There it is. But so let's go back to the Titans wide receiving core now. You've got Ridley.
Yeah.
You got Wan'Dale Robinson. You've got Gunnar Helm at the tight end out of Texas.
He's good.
You've got Carnell Tate. I mean, eventually I think Carnell Tate, the Titans front office, Mike Borgonzi, have visions of Carnell Tate being wide receiver 1.
I think so, too.
Not right off the bat, not at the beginning of the season, but here in the next few years, I think Carnell Tate is going to be looked upon as being the go-to guy in the wide receiver.
Yeah.
In the wide receiver room.
I agree. And, if not, then the Titans using a top pick like that, I mean, it's just not to say that Carnell Tate's going to be a bust, but that's just a wasted pick. You got to hit if you're hitting that high, the pressure, that got new uniforms, you got a new stadium.
And look, Brian Dable likes to move the ball around, likes to pass the ball a lot.
He does.
Get this. Last season, you know how many times Wan'Dale Robinson was targeted last season?
How many times?
140 times.
Yeah.
Neighbors was targeted 170.
Yeah.
So when you take Jeremiah Smith, who's opposite, who's still got another year to go at Ohio State.
One more year.
And he was opposite, and Carnell Tate was opposite him. I mean, that benefited Carnell Tate. I get it. But it wasn't like they quit covering Carnell Tate and doubled Jeremiah Smith.
Right.
So what I'm saying is a lot of people say, well, Carnell Tate, the reason he was successful and his numbers moved up each year. He went from like 5 touchdowns his sophomore years to 9 touchdowns last season. His yardage didn't go up a lot. He averaged 17 yards a catch last season.
So he's a big play threat. That screams big play threat to me.
Absolutely.
And that's what Cam Moore needs. Just stand back there, as you folks can see me, and just air it out. That's what he needs.
Yeah. And then at the end of the first round, the Titans were sitting right at the first pick of the second round, and they would have picked tonight right off the bat. Right off the bat, they'd have been the first 2 or 3 picks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They were just sitting behind Buffalo and New England, but they knew they had their sights set, I would guess, on Keldrick Faulk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
interesting pick, but I think it's fitting. An edge rusher, right? So, I mean,
edge rusher, big, long arms, plays the run great.
Yeah, he does.
He won't be 21 until September.
Exactly. So, I mean, he's a young guy.
I mean, he's 6'6", 285.
Potential. That's good size.
At not even 21 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's got he might still have some growing to do.
You're exactly right. And he gets to play beside Big Jeff. So.
If that's the case, then, I mean, there is no ceiling on this guy.
Yeah, I know. It's a good potential pick, hopefully paying off. Like you said about Cornell Tate, might not this year, but in the future, definitely a shiny toy that the Titans have.
The book on Keldrick Falk, he has the size and the length that the Titans front office were looking for. He fits the defense perfectly along the defensive line with the likes of Big Jeff Simmons.
Yeah.
Known for a high motor, Keldrick Falk is a good run stopper, and Lord knows Titans can need that.
Yeah.
Along with his pass rushing upside. See, you combine all of that into one 20-and-a-half-year-old young man.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good pick. I like that pick.
And the Titans had to have had their eye on Falk to trade up and move from the 66th pick in the second round, I think, to the 69th. So they moved three spots down while jumping up into the first round to get Keldrick Falk out of Auburn.
Yeah. And what was it, the second to last pick in the first round or whatever?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they sniped him, as they say in draft lingo. They sniped him.
So, as what's next for the Titans as they spent some of their draft capital last night to get into that first round and get Keldrick, moving up in the first round to get Keldrick Falk. The draft continues tonight, like we said, rounds 2 and 3 starting at 6 p.m., an hour after this show will end. Las Vegas, of course, it was no secret. They were going to take Fernando Mendoza, which they did. Dallas, if we're going back over kind of the first-round picks and doing and a little bit of grading while we're talking about it.
Right.
But let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Got a rare A+++ rating for Caleb Downs.
Oh, yeah.
At the number 11th pick.
Oh, yeah. That was a great pick for them to slide up and
Nick
get that.
Saban came out and said, look, this Caleb Downs kid is probably one of my top 3 favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
And he's talking about Caleb Downs, talking about his attitude, his work ethic, his ability, his coachability, and his mother makes some of the best white chili. Or was that
I don't know. I wasn't watching at that point, so I didn't hear the draft stories. I just saw this feed on Twitter. So.
I think it was Caleb Downs that said that his mom makes the best white chili he's ever had.
That's all. We always get those draft stories and about the families and the moms, dads, all that. It's really cool to get stories like that.
Washington, the Commanders, got an A for picking up Ohio State linebacker Sonny Styles.
He's a great player.
And he'll take the part of Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner's leaving and much older now and leaving the Commanders, so he'll slide into Bobby Wagner's spot. No problem. Pittsburgh got a B+ for their offensive lineman pickup of Max Ianachor,
I think. He's Nigerian. So.
Something like that, yeah. But he's just a plug-and-play offensive lineman, which nowadays rarely can you take the guy from college, just about hardly at any position, and just plug him in to play in the NFL.
Agreed.
But that guy Max is truly a plug-and-play offensive lineman. So that's your Pittsburgh Steelers right there.
Yeah, it is. I'm satisfied with the pick. I'm satisfied, Drake.
All right, we'll go up against our first break.
Yes, we are.
Okay, we're going to take our first break. We are live, Columbia Central tonight, Senior Day, Columbia Central, as the Lions are playing
Oakland,
and the Lady Lions are playing Tullahoma.
T-Town versus C-Town.
Yeah, and we're right in between both fields right now, so we're in good shape. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable, local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner. Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference of local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
And we are back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake with my main man, Landon Seacrest, the L Train, and we are coming to you live from Columbia Central High School campus, right next to Murray County Park, as it is senior day for the Lady Lions softball team and the Columbia Lions baseball team.
Yeah, so it's a huge night, Drake. Very huge night.
Give the folks a rundown of what's going on tonight.
Yeah, so baseball is playing against Murfreesboro, Oakland tonight. That game will have first pitch at, I believe, 6 p.m.
That's a non-district game.
Non-district game, yes.
Okay, all
non-district game. And then the Columbia Central Lady Lions will be facing off against the Tullahoma Lady Wildcats, and that will be first pitch at 5:30. So shortly after this show as well, folks, so stay tuned for that. We're going to have a game day type preview with myself and Chris Yao after this show to brief you all on the seniors that are playing, as well as some information on the records of both teams in that matchup. But this, as we know, is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, but we will update you on what is happening locally as well.
Yeah, the Game Day show will come on following this show and Tom Price News.
Yes.
And it will lead straight into the streaming of the Lady Lions playing at 5:30, first pitch, and then the Columbia Lions, their baseball game will begin at 6.
Yes.
Against Oakland.
Yes, Murfreesboro, Oakland. Yes, sir. The
Yeah,
Patriots.
the Borough.
The Patriots.
The Borough.
The
Patriots.
football powerhouse.
Patriots. That's
Yes.
where my grandson goes. He's a freshman.
Yep.
Yeah. So
The only team
plays
I
on their
know
golf
of,
team.
the only team I know of in Tennessee that has a Jordan logo in their end zone. They have a light up Michael Jordan logo.
All right. That's terrific.
So
good for them. All right. Okay, so last night the big talk was all the NFL draft in the first round. The first round of the NFL, the Titans took at the overall number 4 pick, fourth pick out of the entire draft, Carnell Tate, 6'3", 200-pound wide receiver out of Ohio State, which a lot of people are starting to. I saw it online. Ohio State wide receiver.
I'm one of those people. I think it is.
I mean, Jackson Smith-Njigba,
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Marvin Harrison Jr. Then you got this year Carnell Tate.
Okay.
Ted
All
Ginn
right.
Jr.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard to argue with it. That I'd say it's not.
Second choice would be Bama, though. Second choice would be Bama. It's close.
You know I'm a Bama guy, but I got to give it up. I'm going to give it up. I'm going to give credit like I always do. I'm going to give credit where credit is due,
as you should. Drake.
And I'm going to give Ohio State some props. In recent years, they've been producing some pretty special wide receivers, and for all the Titans fans out there in Middle Tennessee and Northern Alabama and everybody around here,
everybody listening in,
anybody listening, just let's pray that Carnell Tate. I mean, is Carnell Tate. If he's just half the receiver that Jackson Smith-Njigba is, I'll be happy.
I'm telling you, once I saw JSN go for like 400 receiving yards in the Rose Bowl, I was like, this guy is legit. He's legit.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
that guy.
Absolutely.
He's
so
him.
that's what we're looking at. Oh, by the way, the Titans actually had 2 picks in the first round. As they came to the very end of the first round, they were actually going to pick at the very beginning of the second round tonight, but they moved up 3 spots, really. I'm going to say about 3 spots, and slid in and got Keldrick Falk from Homeland High Homeland.
High Homeland, right? Is what
Right,
we're talking
High
about?
Homeland, Alabama, which is about 45 minutes south of Montgomery. And I'm telling you, it's got a population of about 1,400. And this guy was a 5-star athlete in Homeland High School.
Yeah, he was.
Homeland High School. So, what are the experts saying about these 2 picks, the Carnell Tate pick and the Kevin Falk pick? Well, some of the grades have come out, and they've kind of moved from a B+ down to a C+. And what did I say yesterday? I said if the Titans can maintain a B average, on grades when they finish out this draft and they have a B average, I think everybody should be pretty happy.
You got to be pleased with that, and I think they're going to have to make some more quality picks to get that average up. But I'm okay with the 2 picks that they made, though. Even though I'm slandering Carnell Tate for being the 4th pick.
It's
okay.
And by the way, many experts are questioning the Arizona Cardinals pick at Love at number 3, just before the Titans.
What's Love got to do with it?
I mean, will we ever know? Will we ever know if the Titans were going to take Love? Do you think they'll ever let that cat out of the bag?
I don't think they will.
Why would
especially because they drafted an offensive player too.
Why would you say that now? Why would you let Carnell Tate know?
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing.
Because Arizona took Love at number 3, we took you at number 4, or we would not have taken you. So I just think they ought to just keep a lid on all that, keep that all quiet amongst themselves, the front office, and not let anybody know.
Yeah.
Now, last night, and the deal is this. In a wide receiver, quarterback-heavy landscape like the NFL is, and you take the overall number 3 pick, you take a running back. Running backs have been devalued over the years.
Yeah.
As instead of being one of the highest paid members on the football team, they've become now one of the most probably average salary earners on an NFL team.
And the thing
as wide receivers have gone through the roof
that's what I was
along with
gonna say.
quarterbacks.
So it's like that's a flip of the matrix, because there hasn't been a running back picked in the top 5 or that high since Saquon Barkley, and that was at least a minute ago.
Sure.
So
some other head scratchers, if you want to scratch your head, is the Los Angeles Rams reached out there at number 13 and got Ty Simpson.
Yes. Mr.
From
Westview,
Martin, Tennessee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that shocking? I think it shocked Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Sean McVay kind of came out. He wasn't real. They asked him about it, and he wasn't super excited, jumping up and down. He just said basically, quote, "We will have to see."
Yeah, and
that's what he said about Ty Simpson.
The thing is, he said, you know, I haven't done a lot of research on the guy, so I don't know. I'm like, how do you say
well,
that?
then how did he get picked?
I don't understand.
If you hadn't
Who
done
made the pick?
That's right. If your head coach doesn't make the pick and you didn't make the pick,
I don't know.
You hadn't done any research on it, then who's picking players?
And the thing is, what I don't like about the Rams pick is you have Matthew Stafford, you have a championship window. Ty Simpson is not going to help you win now. He's going to help you win later, but get a shiny piece that Stafford can use, because the Rams can win the Super Bowl.
But Ty Simpson at 13 to the Rams? I mean, look, I know Stafford's years are numbered. He's not going to be around forever. I'd probably give Stafford another 3 or 4 years maybe in the league.
I agree. And
I get that. But anyway, a lot of experts had Ty, and I'm an Alabama guy. I think a lot of Ty Simpson, his family, of course, his family's not out there making plays on the football field. He will be. But I just kind of feel as though Ty Simpson, like you said, Landon, it's kind of like a project.
Well, it's not even that he's a project. He can play right now, but for the Rams, he's not going to play
No, he's not going to play. He's not going to step in there and take over Stafford's job. Now, Stafford gets hurt. Might be a little different story.
Yeah, he can slide in there.
And, you know, like I said, Matthew Stafford is not a young man.
He's not.
So he's prone to some, taking some shots.
Yeah.
So a lot of experts said that Ty Simpson would probably come off late in the first round
to the Steelers,
maybe early to mid-second round.
Yeah, and high?
But number 13?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. New York Jets, they got a C-. They picked up David Bailey at number 2.
They did.
No, why not Arvell Reese? What do you think happened to Arvell Reese? Why did David Bailey? It was really supposed to be
flip-flop.
Mendoza, and then Arvell Reese, and then David Bailey, and then Love. But I just wonder why David Bailey slid in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ahead of Arvell Reese.
They really like the guy.
And I mean the New York Jets. Their problems, all their needs right now is at offensive line. They've got 3 spots to fill on the offensive line as we are currently speaking right now.
They do.
And they're going out and reaching and taking David Bailey. When there's a Francis Maui go out there, there's other offensive linemen out there to get. Now they'll probably address them soon.
I agree.
In the rest of the draft.
I agree.
Who is still available? As the second round kicks off tonight at 6 p.m., the Titans don't pick again until 69th.
Oh, wow.
So basically the whole second round they're not even going to be picking. They were scheduled to pick at 66th, but I mean,
not 67.
If you think about it, if they got their guy.
Not 67.
Not 67. If they got their guy last night, they're good to go. I mean, the way they look at it, they got 2 first-round picks.
I agree.
Instead of getting a first round and then a second round. And by trading up with the Bills and Buffalo, they only lose 3 spots going from 66 scheduled where they were at 66 to 69. So they only lose 3 players right there.
Yeah, so.
By trading up. So I think they did a pretty smart thing by moving up into the first round. Now, the Titans draft picks moving forward are as follows. 3rd round, 69th pick. 5th round, they had the 142nd pick and the 144th pick and the 165th pick in the 5th round. So the 5th round is really important to the Titans. And then in the 6th round, they had the 184th, 194th, and in the 7th round, they take the 225th for their last pick of the draft.
They
Carnell
come away with
Tate,
some hitters. They got to.
Carnell Tate, 21 years of age, born January 19, 2005, Chicago, Illinois. 6'3", 200 pounds. Went to high school at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. 5-star recruit out of IMG Academy. Number 22 prospect in the nation, Carnell Tate, coming out of high school.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's a good player.
He was offered 37 total scholarships. 37.
That's a lot.
Tennessee, including Tennessee, Alabama, LSU, Arizona, and, of course, Ohio State. In 2024, he started across from Jeremiah Smith his sophomore season. He had 52 receptions, 733 yards, and 4 touchdowns in his sophomore season. Last season, he had 51 receptions, 875 yards, and 9 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Averaging over 17 yards a catch.
Which is impressive. I said big play receiver earlier, so.
Carnell Tate currently has 5 academic honors from Ohio State, received 2 Ohio State Scholar Athlete Awards, 2 academic All-Big Ten honors, and the Big Ten's Distinguished Scholar Athlete Award, which requires a 3.70 GPA or higher.
And that's impressive, too.
Carnell Tate grew up in West Chicago, raised by his mother, Ashley Griggs. In July of 2023, Ashley Griggs was shot down and killed by a drive-by shooter in Chicago. Tate has often been seen blowing a kiss in his celebrations after scoring or making a big play, blowing a kiss to his mother.
Yeah, which is always great. It's like the DeAndre Hopkins, he would give the ball to his mother every time he scored because she's blind.
There you have it. Keldrick Falk, can we get into him? You want to hit the break?
Yeah, we got one more break, Drake. But
right,
just preview the pick of Keldrick Falk, and then we'll take the break.
Keldrick Falk, 6'6", 285 pounds, expected to be a day one starter. Day one starter. He's not even 21 years of age yet. He'll be 21 in September when the football season starts.
September.
And he played at Highland Home School in Alabama. Not a home school. He wasn't home school. Highland Home is the community where he's from, about 45 minutes south of Montgomery, Alabama. 2023 Falk was a 5-star prospect and consists as top 10 defensive lineman in the nation. Initially committed to Florida State, then flipped to Auburn on National Signing Day. As a true freshman in 2023, Falk played in 13 games at Auburn and was named All-SEC freshman class. He ended his college career with 32 consecutive starts, known as an Iron Man, never missing a game for an injury. Sophomore year, he had 7 sacks, 11 tackles for loss. Last season, he was named team captain.
Impressive.
30 quarterback pressures and ranked 20th best run defender, edge defender in the nation. All right, we're going to take our second break. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
In our connected world, a strong, reliable internet connection isn't just a luxury, it's a lifeline. For work, for school, for staying in touch. That's why when you need assistance, you want someone you can trust. Someone who knows your community and understands the unique needs of your neighborhood. That's where our local customer service and tech support team comes in. Our local support specialists are real people with real solutions right here in your hometown. At CPWS, we're more than just an internet provider. We're your neighbors, dedicated to keeping our community connected with local service you can see and local support you can hear.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Go back into the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We are here live on the Columbia Central High School campus for Senior Day.
Yes.
Both for the Columbia Central Lions as they were set to take on Oakland, and the Lady Lions are set to take on Tullahoma. We just found out because of the inclement weather, the baseball game has been canceled for tonight.
Yes.
So if you folks are headed out here for the Columbia Central Senior Day.
Live
news. Live breaking news as you're listening.
Live news.
If you're headed this way. But the good news is the girls softball is still on schedule for right now. So as of right now, the Lady Lions are set to take on Tullahoma on their Senior Day.
versus T-Town.
And the boys are going to take the night off.
I mean, they're getting some BP. I see Adrian Matthews.
They're getting a little BP in tonight. And our station manager, he gets the night off. So he's smiling ear to ear.
The breaking news on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Yeah.
We just broke live news,
go.
Drake.
Best players still available in tonight's NFL draft. Believe it or not, Jermod McCoy, who did not play.
I was surprised he did
not play a down last year.
Yeah.
Not a play, but he's coming back from major knee reconstruction surgery. He's at the top of the list of best available players. You know, in the NFL, you can never have enough of two things, and that is edge rushers on pass rushers on defense and cornerbacks. You just can't ever have enough
agree.
of them.
Yeah, you need a fleet of people.
There you go. Also, another Tennessee player that's at the top of the second round still available list, Colton Hood. Cornerback for Tennessee. So both cornerbacks, Jermod McCoy and Colton Hood, are leading the second round still available players as we move into rounds 2 and 3 for tonight, starting at 6 o'clock on ESPN. Denzel Boston, wide receiver out of Washington, still available. T.J. Parker, an edge rusher from Clemson.
Oh, yeah.
Caden McDonald, a defensive tackle from Ohio State.
No relation to head coach of the softball team, John McDonald, folks.
Or Carter McDonald.
Or Carter McDonald, our broadcaster.
That's right. Caden McDonald, defensive tackle, Ohio State. Avian Terrell, cornerback out of Clemson. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety out of Toledo. And you know, there's something about these high profile or highly rated guys that come out of the MAC. You know what I mean? It seems like they always kind of play in the NFL with a little chip on their shoulder because they didn't come from a major program. You know what I mean? They've got something to prove.
Yeah.
And so I like those guys. You know, I like those guys that are motivated, that inside their heart, inside their mind, that they've got something to prove to the bigger, more high-profile players that they're going up against in the NFL.
Yeah, I think so. Drake.
C.J. Allen, linebacker out of Georgia. Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker out of Texas. Garrett Nussmeier looks like he might be the next quarterback from LSU to go off the board.
Well,
Garrett
next
Nussmeier.
quarterback in the draft?
Yeah.
Carson Beck, question mark? Carson Beck?
You're probably right. I forgot about it.
Nussmeier is a good pick, though, but it just depends on team need, what they want in the style of quarterback. I would take
Zion Young, edge rusher out of Missouri. Christian Miller, a defensive tackle from Georgia. Eli Stowers, tight end from Vanderbilt, still out there. So there's quite a bunch of guys that are still available and still out there. And the Titans, of course, they get to sit around and wait for a little while because of the move they made last night.
Yeah.
So they won't come in till the 69th pick, which is really looking like that's going to be the start of the third round.
And it really, I think so. It is.
NASCAR this weekend, Jack Links 500 on Sunday. You can listen to it live right here on 101 or 103.
We're on 101 currently.
But NASCAR is going to be.
I believe it's on 101.
101.7.
Either one, just turn the radio dial a couple of strikes to the
Jack
right.
Links 500 on Sunday, and of course they'll have numerous pre races on Saturday evening, leading up to the big race in Talladega Super Speedway. And oh, by the way, we've got some Magic 8 Ball picks for that. So
we do.
NASCAR
Magic 8 Ball is back. Me and Drake were just talking about that the other day.
You NASCAR fans, don't go anywhere. I can put you on a couple of the Magic 8 Balls. Picked out a couple of NASCAR players, drivers that we can put a little money on. The NBA playoffs results from last night. Atlanta won by 1 point over the New York Knicks.
Game winner.
Now they have a 2-1 series lead over the New York Knicks. Toronto, the Raptors over Cleveland, 126-104. Cleveland leads that series now 2-1. Minnesota and Ant-Man, little Michael Jordan Jr.
It's not Michael Jordan's son.
Beat Denver handily, 113-96. Jokic only had 27 points. They basically shut Nikola Jokic down.
Yeah, they smoked him. They put him in their pike and they smoked him.
There you go. Tonight, NBA action, Boston at Philadelphia. That series tied up 1-1 at 6 p.m. Los Angeles Lakers at Houston at 7 p.m. Lakers lead that 2-0. San Antonio, without Wemby, is at Portland tonight, and that series is tied up 1-1. Magic 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball.
Is it time?
I mean, it can be time. We got about 8 minutes till the top of the hour. So.
Oh, we still got ways to go.
I mean, I don't know, Drake.
If the rain holds out, you know what I'm saying.
One game has already been canceled. The other one is still on as of 4:52. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. I don't know. If we talk about what Titans need from here on out, I'm probably going to. And it seems like every year in the past 5 or 6 years we have taken an offensive lineman out. But I'm just saying, it just seems to me like the Titans have got to do something with the offensive line to shore up protection for their young quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. You need to protect Cam Ward. You need to.
I mean, you can't have Cam Ward running for his life, running around back there, and like he's at Sandlot football.
Like it's me in Madden 25.
And throwing back against the grain and doing all this crazy stuff that quarterbacks should not do in the NFL.
Right.
However, Ward he didn't get that memo, so he was doing a lot of that this past season. Right. But we've got to shore up that offensive line.
Yeah, I think so too, Drake. And as I said before on the Front Porch Radio Hour, I'm a Titans hater, but I still want to see them make good picks. I do.
Well, and look, Titans fans, you got your shiny new toy, right? You got Carnell Tate.
Oh yeah.
You got your shiny new little sports car that you get to run out there on the field and hopefully he and Cam Ward, fall in love with each other and have a great relationship during their pro lives, pro careers. But it's time to go to work, and going to work is getting to work in the trenches, and that's offensive line and defensive line. I wouldn't mind seeing him picking up a linebacker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A good quality, run-stopping, hard-hitting,
like middle linebacker type player.
Yes, somebody that can take control of the defense, hold some guys accountable. And quit being and so the Titans can stop being at the bottom statistically of every defensive
category.
There is. I mean, it's just year after year after year that the Titans, and they rarely get any respect defensively.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm ready for some respect.
Not that they'll be the steel curtain or anything, but I mean, you gotta say that you gotta get stops to win championships. We talked about that in some previous shows earlier in the week. Those types of players that you can get to solidify the defense. Carnell Tate's great; he can score touchdowns, but you got to keep the other team from scoring.
And as Titans fans look at this draft and look at who the Titans are drafting, look. Robert Saleh, head coach, he's a new head coach, been hired by the Strunk family. he's a defensive-minded coach.
He is.
He's going to get the defense squared away. So if you see the Titans taking defensive player after defensive player, and you're thinking, well, they're not even helping Cam Ward out. Why are they doing this? You know, the deal is this.
They will help him.
Defense, by the defense being able to stop the other offense, this will be a way for the defense to get the opposing offense off the field and get Cam Ward and his weapons back onto the field.
I agree.
That's the ticket.
I agree.
So don't lose faith. We've got our new shiny toy in Carnell Tate. We've got Keldrick Falk, terrific edge rusher and run stopper from Auburn, who's not even 21 years old yet. 6'6", 285 pounds.
Yeah.
So all is not lost. The Titans are going to be fine.
I don't know about that.
It's a new era. It's a new era. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So they're about to get senior night started here at Columbia Central High School. The girls are playing Tullahoma, and the first pitch is 6 o'clock as they are doing the senior night honors right now.
Actually, I think they might be a little bit earlier. They might be at 5:30, Drake. They might be at 5:30.
What is that? You mean talking about the first pitch?
Yeah, first pitch.
Well, they're cracking. I don't know if they're gonna.
I don't know if they're going to
get it started or not, but we're going to find out. Everyone's gathered around, and they're.
Yeah.
And I see all the parents coming in. It's a big night. Senior night's always such a wonderful night, whether it's basketball, football, whatever sport it is. And, you know, it's not just the players. It's the managers, cheerleaders, you know, a lot of seniors here at all the high schools across the state are involved in programs that necessarily don't have to be a player in that program. They can always chip in and do their part as far as a team manager, band members,
everybody
whatever it is.
A lot of different people contribute.
Sure, absolutely it is. Absolutely.
And it's really important for a program like Columbia Central, the Lady Lions. They've got a lot of seniors that are really impactful. So to see them be celebrated is super cool.
Yeah, well, I'm counting 8.
8.
Just in the girls
walking in as
softball program, 8 seniors. So, you know, and believe me, there's seniors in the program this year. They've more than likely been in the program for many, many years, not just this one senior year.
And definitely, before we get out of here, since the baseball game is canceled, I got to talk about the seniors on the baseball team. We got Jack Beck, who signed to Georgia Southern. We got Adrian Matthews, who's going to Jackson State. And then we've got Brian Whitehead, who's a contributor as well.
Okay.
For the boys who will not be celebrated.
The boys' game has been canceled. It was scheduled to play Oakland, but because of the inclement weather kind of coming in, they are not going to play today. They've canceled that game, but the girls' game is still on. So if you were going to make your way out here for the Lady Lions Tullahoma softball game, first pitch is probably going to be probably as soon as they get ready to go.
Yeah,
I would imagine within the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, they've accelerated the ceremony. So with that being said, folks, I think we got about a minute left or so here on the stream. Our game day show, now that there is weather, will not continue. So it will be just the stream available for softball online. We will not be live on radio as rain is coming, as you all can probably see on the stream.
Yeah.
And I've heard the announcements about games.
But
being
we appreciate you all spending your Friday afternoon with us.
Yeah, it's really cool. We got a live remote of the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour here at Columbia Central, so that's also pretty cool. But yeah, the softball senior night is going on right now. We got the anticipation of who the Titans are going to pick for the rest of the weekend. So
we're going to find out in about an hour, right? We got about 1 hour until they crank back up. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour for Drake Pugh, Landon Seacrest, the L Train. I am Drake. Thank you for being with us. Have a wonderful, safe weekend, and we will